I wrote this, a letter to my past selves. Hey, look here. Now that I have your attention, there's a couple important things that I feel that I have to mention. The next coming years are going to be quite the hard test, but I have faith in you because deep down I know that you're the best. I guess we were born in Seattle. I don't really know what time, but look at us. We're still kicking since 1989. Then we moved to Renton with mom, dad, no Lucas just yet. He came a bit later, if I remember it correct. So your little brother came into this world, and then he was all that matters. And it was time to man up and claim fraternal alpha male status. We chased him around from morning to setting sun, and Dad still to this day says that we truly taught him how to run. And then things sort of take a turn for an awkward childhood. We really didn't understand it at the time, not that we really could. I guess I never really noticed the seemingly obvious fact that when our family moved in, Mom still had her bags packed. Don't worry though, she'll always live close by. Plus, 2 birthdays and 2 Christmases are pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And that happened like 20 years ago, man. Relax, don't fret. Mom's always gonna love you. It's impossible to forget. Fast forward, we're now like 6 or 7, spending every waking moment with Peter, Jason, and Kevin. Just doing dumb stuff, kid stuff, all day to pass the time, and how to ramp unjumps, or a tree or fence unclimbed. It wasn't until the first grade that we couldn't stop fiddling. That old therapist dude introduced us to a pill called Ritalin. So we kind of become those kids. Lunchtime every day at noon. We head to the office, pop a few, and the nurse waves, "See you soon." Dude, all throughout elementary we had fun times every day, building worlds with Legos and Kinects in every single possible way. We were gods in our own minds, filled with boundless wisdom, making so much cool stuff. They might have thought it was autism. Remember the hobbies we had? I could hardly forget. Nothing but building blocks and alone time, and man, we were totally set. And then, dude, what happened to you, man? You just lost the touch. You started playing with the Nintendo, and the imagination not so much. But that was back when we thought childish things belonged in the playground, and maybe we can go back to it at a time that no one else was around. Maybe it rotted away every day when we were in study hall, but we used to have such magic adventures, and then there was none at all. Then a year or two down the road, remember when we tried out for that play? But at the last minute we bailed because everyone said theater was totally gay. Once again, man, you let them get into your head. Just smother any creative talent you had left because everyone else's was already dead. And then there comes a time where your ass didn't do anything at all. You just sit there and watch TV or vegetate and stare at the wall. Because no offense, dude, but your apathy is simply appalling. You just hid and plugged your ears when opportunity came calling. Maybe it was fate that bumped us into that recruiter one day. Remember when we said, dude, the military is totally gay. They're nothing but robots and gorillas. They just kill without care. And that's not even the worst part, man. They wanted me to cut my hair. We just went through the motions, but we could always back out if needed. Yeah, but that festered like a disease that had been left untreated. And then up to that final moment in MEPS where they said, this is it. You signed the paper, then read the fine print, and we're just like, oh, shit. Fast forward a few months, that day came for us to finally go down to MCRD in the land of good old sunny San Diego. It was a horrifying world filled with pain, misery, and strife. And truly, I don't think we've been that scared in our entire life. We became new men in that place. You have no idea how much it was needed, that it was our laziness that was a disease. And that bad habit got treated. We came back home on leave for the few weeks that we got, and the first thing that they were offered was a bong filled with pot. It was at that moment we realized what we had truly done to ourselves. We had grown up into adults, and apparently no one else. Yeah, people were in college, but they were still young. Marines have people who are 18, divorced, 2 kids, and smokers alone. So we go to the schoolhouse and eventually learn how to fix planes, with Red Bull in our stomachs and alcohol in our brains. We checked back into California to start our new career, and it took us 24 hours before I said, get me the hell out of here. We come home for Christmas that year. For some reason we thought it'd be our last. We were headed to Afghanistan, and I figured we'd be the first to die in a blast. I gave everyone hugs and kisses before our deployment. That we didn't go on. Psych! Time for new employment. We bounced squadrons for a bit, and then back up at square one. 8 months in the fleet, and with nothing to show what we've done. And just before that second deployment, you know, the one with the guns and mortars, we get pushed into the back office, and Gunny shoves us new orders. So we head to Hathcock Rifle Range, the island of misfit toys. Dude, Generation Kill has got nothing on these boys. It was a goddamn circus, as cool as can be. It was the first time in the Marine Corps where I could truly be me. We met a lot of cool people on the range, best friends to this day. They might be a bit unsavory, but we both know that's okay. Because deep down, we never judge book by their covers. Mom might have had 2 kids, but I got a shit ton of brothers. So that gig lasts for quite a long time, it seems. Just enjoying life and the job of my dreams. Teaching classes, shouting and laughing the whole time, with my bright sunny smile and my pocket full of sunshine. But sadly, we all know good things must come to an end, and I had to say goodbye to Mr. Carlos Hathcock, my old friend, and came back to the real world with the helicopters and the guns. With 2 years in the fleet, and still nothing to show what I've done. So here we are at present day, another deployment coming up in a bit. Finally on the list, but who cares? Let's just get this over with. So I can come back, be a real man with one thing on my mind. I'm out in 6 months, and damn does that sound fine. And that's all we know. Who knows what'll happen after this? This was just a taste. Hopefully there wasn't too much that I missed. Maybe we'll be just fine. Or maybe we'll be better and have lots of wealth, so that future me can think of old me and write to his past self. I know we have a while until we're done with all this stress, but keep your chin up. I have faith in you because deep down, I know you're the best. Love, me.